Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I'm your host, Colors Fate. It's episode 99. We're very close to the end. There's this lifeless world here, and it says, it seems that all color has died from this world. Gray masses of rocks give way only to brownish sand and the black voids of gorges. A team barely notices a strange detail amid the drab landscape, an extensive area where the land is too smooth. As they approach, this area turns out to be a lake of moving metal, in the center of which burn green arc discharges. On its shores lie the ruins of pyramidal constructs. Through magnoculars, it is determined that the remains of the pyramids are slowly melting, creating flows that dump new metal into the lake. The smoothness of the lake is lightly rippled by currents, trying to extinguish the flames in the center. Specially equipped servitors are the first to disembark the shuttle on the shores of the metallic lake. To the explorers' surprise, they return unharmed, with samples of the anomalous substance. The squad sets out to study the lake and the Xenos constructions. Acolytes of the Adeptus Mechanicus determine that the metal contains the same substance from which the pyramids are made. The behavior of the metal particles indicates that the constructs, made from the metal, are capable of regeneration, just like living matter, albeit incomparably faster. However, the pyramids filling the lake by transmitting the metal through built-in portals cannot surmount the destructive force of the arc discharges in the lake's center. One of the pyramids lining the lake's shore is more damaged than the rest. However, no significant conclusions can be drawn from its conditions. Endless flows of metal pour from the portals of every monolith. However, one of the flows is noticeably weaker than the rest. Looking closer, officers notice a small object blocking part of the portal. With the help of servitors, they are successful in removing it and bringing it to the Von Valencia's shuttle. The holofield emitter. The wielder gains 3 charges of the holofield at the start of combat. When the wielder suffers damage, 1 charge of the holofield is removed to prevent this damage. If there are no charges left, damage is not prevented, and the wielder becomes staggered until the end of combat. Might be a good thing to give to Jai. The vessel's cannoneers find the idea of smothering the green flame with the ship's waste rather dubious, but do not dare question the will of the Lord Captain. The dropped cargo dissolves to no effect, barely touching the discharges. Attack the pyramids with the void ship's weaponry. The xenostructures do not give under the first salvos, and from the portals, flows of metal begin to fill the damaged parts. The lake slowly shrinks, but the Rogue Traders team quickly understands that it will take several days of bombardment to fully destroy this place. There is something wistful about this site, an unhealing wound on the body of some mysterious technology. And that's all we get for that. So over here to the Rocky World. A bunch of dead stars. A shuttle of Imperial make is detected among the rocky gorges of the planet, alongside 2 nearby Xenos objects, monolithic structures embedded into the landscape. When scanned, the objects distort the signal, but no signs of enemy activity nor signals from the shuttle are found. We send servitors out to scout, and they disappear as soon as they approach the cliffs between which the shuttle was found. Not one of them returns and no data is received. We disembark and examine the shuttle and the xenostructures. Holt Von Valencius wishes to personally explore the enigmatic monoliths. The Von Valencius shuttle overcomes the turbulent zone with an alarming rumble, after which the connection to the void ship becomes tenuous. Despite a rough landing on the rocky terrain, the flight ends successfully. We have our normal party of peeps. This is our regular party at this point in time in the game. This is usually how I end up, is with this group of people. Although, the very first time I played through the game, I played with an officer who was a marksman, basically. And that person being a support role, I never took Jai with me. And I had Heinrichs instead.
You're always praying, Cog. Don't you ever bore yourself? Do you even know what fun is? What about jokes, huh?
The concept of humor has been detected in the catalogue. Demonstration. An ignorant layperson, a low-status candidate for servitorization, and a blasphemous augment thief walk into a bar, deprived of the undersized blessing.
Oh, Pascal. Yeah, so anyway, my first time through the game, I had heard that maybe the correct way to roleplay this was to play as an officer. So then you naturally move into something like Grand Strategist or Tactician like Jai has. Then I had Heinrichs being my pyromancer weapon person like my main character is. Naturally, I had Cabela, had Pascal, had Cassia. But I like this group. I like being a pyromancer psyker myself as my main character.
Let us savor the coming storm.
So these guys are going to keep spawning unless you destroy the beacons on these doors. So that's your first order of business here. The first order of business. So there's 3 guys over here, a guy over there. He's what? 798 hit points, and a couple of tough guys over here. And then there's a beacon there, and there should be a beacon over there. So I think Pagos, best thing to do might be to stick you there. Adira, how far can you move? Kind of want to have everybody together. Let's get people who can shoot things right here. Let's do this. Pagos, Pascal, you're going to go here. In case this thing comes over here, you can kick it. Adira, you're going to go here. Jai Hidari is going to be way back here. I am going to move to here. And Kibela, you can move here. All right, let's start the battle and see what we can do. You guys, can we get you all to move like in this direction? That'd be great.
One step closer.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna move
Amidst the
here.
carnage, I find purpose.
We have overwhelming stratagem. They all get overwhelmed, which is going to give them creature suffers, ballistic skill minus rate of fire, minus weapon skill. Melee creatures have their MP reduced. So a bunch of good things are going to happen from that. So let's do this. Let's get the fat one in there.
Guides me.
Let's hit this with that. Now we're going to do ballistics back here. I think everybody else is good, but let's go put this one down just for the heck of it.
Triumph.
Now let's Zapataria. All incoming warp damage. What's that cost? It costs 2. Let's just go with toughness. And can we get all 3 of them? We can't. Okay. Toughness reduction. And then this bit of business.
Purpose guide.
Very nice. Good job. We could burn these guys on fire. You can kill that one guy, but you can set him on fire. That might be more important. Let's do that. Kibeli, you're going to go next. So let's give you voice of command.
Purpose guides me.
And then I can still give a half turn to someone. Pascal, why don't you set up a bounty on this loser?
My vow is to serve.
Actually, just set it up on a bunch of different guys.
Running binaric override.
And then we can do AoE attack. Yeah, right here. I like this.
Request approved. I venerate you, machines.
And then you might be able to get the bounty off of this guy.
Combat is an equation.
Not quite.
Life
Okay.
is a negligible variable.
If somebody kills either one of these guys,
To serve.
you get a half a turn. Pagos is done. You need to go over here.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
And what I really want you to do is just kill this thing. Can you hit this? Oh, it's ranged, so you can't really get to it, can you? Okay. All right, then we'll do this.
Death comes in silence.
Somebody with a ranged weapon is going to have to get that. You don't have a ranged weapon, oh, you do have a ranged weapon. Okay, you can shoot at it after you kill these guys. Let's do this.
Ordains. Death is a blessing.
Pascal. You can't shoot, so we'll just keep stacking. And we'll give our friends joint analysis. Are you close enough for that? Yeah, give him some damage there. Great. In that case... do I just want to take a shot at this thing? It's got... let's take a shot. Okay, that was nice. She did really good with that.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Back to your blades. You do have this.
As the tenets demand.
Okay, he's on the ground, and you can do that one more time.
The shadows will kill brings me no pleasure.
And that's going to drop some more out, and that's totally fine. Pascal, you got long shots over here.
Request approved.
Can you can't shoot anything. And you can't hit these guys because they're too far away with that. Can you get this? Kind of, but it's not really worth it.
My vow is to serve.
Don't worry about it then, buddy. Because we got her. And she can still do a lot. Let's do Dance Macabre and get you really close to these guys. And then we're just going to do this.
I shall not fail.
Veil of Blades. And now you've got another half a turn here. So, go ahead and stack points on the Necron Warrior. And say, if somebody kills that Scarab, you'll get that. And now you get your full turn. Okay, great. Let's do this. Stack a point on him. Can you hit this thing? Yes. And that's done. Great. Okay. You can do this.
Request. The Omnissiah condemns you.
You're beautiful, Pascal. We love you. You're a holy terror. I don't think there's anything I can really do here that I want to do, so I'm not going to do anything.
High momentum.
Yep. Here's your high momentum. Okay. Move all the way up in here. Let's do your typical thing. Voice of command for Holt. And then we'll give him take aim.
Tell me, and it is done.
And then we give him air of authority, and you get that as well.
With the right
There you go.
incentive.
And now, what might be easiest is to give him move. And have him move way up here.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
And then he can use Daring Breach. Okay.
Accept your lot.
Let's just fire away here.
Mere pain won't stop me.
Yeah, they're not going to stop you, dude. You don't got to worry. We're going to do this.
Not me. On it.
Oh, it's just nastiness.
It's as good as... I don't need luck. I have strategy.
I don't need luck. I'm a psyker.
Never stood a chance.
And that's it. So there's just goods to pick up now. We get this, the Advanced Shield. 50% block chance. Wielder gains 2 deflection and 36 parry. That's nice. 36% parry. That's great. The Fury Incarnate. Whenever the wearer is under the effect of Reckless Rush, all the wearer's attacks gain 50% critical hit chance. The wearer gains 50% critical damage. All attacks against the wearer gain 50% critical hit chance, and the wearer suffers 50% critical damage. This is, what is Reckless Rush? Oh yeah, Arch Militant. Okay. So that is something for Argenta.
Empyrean guides my gaze.
Broken body has been smashed into the ground with such force that there are cracks radiating out from underneath it. You can still recognize the Von Valencia's coat of arms and the half-abraded emblem on the other side of the shuttle. Parts of the hull and equipment look as if something vaporized the ship's components one layer after another. Oh, now here we get The Gloom rifle, very nice rifle, by the way. Sniper rifle, 42 to 65, 40% armor penetration, 40% additional hit chance. Damage from over penetration is always 100%, so shoot right through stuff. It's great. It's a fantastic weapon. Inevitable demise, doubles critical damage dealt by the wearer. Oh my goodness. And then Rampage. The user's attacks do not count toward the attack limit until the end of this turn. Afterward, the user is knocked unconscious. So that's a... we got to get it now here at the end kind of thing. That's pretty phenomenal. Wow, so what am I using for gloves? This is... I'm using 10 weapon skill. This is saying doubles critical damage dealt by the wearer. Oh man, I want that. Yeah, we're taking that. That's... we gotta have that. That's pretty badass. She's got Blade Dance. Each hit made with Blade Dance increases the wearer's critical hit chance by 16% until the end of the wearer's turn. I like that a lot, so we'll leave that on her. Oh yeah, and then we said, what is Jai wearing? The holofield emitter. The wearer becomes the least priority target as long as they have no enemies or allies adjacent. Oh. Okay, so she just needs to be by herself. We'll leave her that way then. And Adira, this set of chemical reagents increases the damage of all bleeding, burning toxins. I'd rather she have this. I don't want her to get knocked out. So this gives her basically 3 free times that somebody can try to hit her and she'll take no damage. I like that a lot. That'll keep her in the game. This removes strength, toughness, agility. The wearer can use heroic act at 125. Ooh. You can use your heroic act sooner, but I'd rather she have this thing up here. Okay. So that's cool. Lord Xenos.
Have a backup plan.
One and it's done.
Drawing upon your patchy knowledge of Xenos, you're guessing that these monoliths were once part of a mighty transportation ship capable of transforming into ground-based structures. Wow. So, oh, and there's a little bit of loot over here on a dead guy. We get this, the They Shall Weep, 2-handed ranged weapon bolt, but it only has a rate of fire of 4. Each shot with this bolter deals an additional 20 rending damage with 40% armor penetration to all characters adjacent to the target, though. That's pretty awesome. And then if she doesn't have her power armor right now, Argenta could wear this. 30% less damage from area and burst attacks, 20% armor against human enemies. You're not really fighting human enemies by the end of this, though. There's a ship's Vox log. The Vox does not produce sound immediately. The officer who made the recording speaks clearly and confidently, but also softly, with a barely perceptible vibration in his low, orator-like voice. It seems that the tape is partially damaged. Entry 1. We landed successfully, but were unable to report to her ladyship. The communication channel was filled with interference. The navigation system has been affected as well, so we will not be able to take off anytime soon, let alone return to the ship. Sergeant Damani is looking for the source of the interference. The only thing left to do is keep a log. Entry 5. Thanks to the information we received earlier, we managed to partially decipher some of the inscriptions on the obelisks. Only the general meaning is clear. The creatures buried here are extremely hostile. We have not been able to identify the source of the interference affecting our communications and navigation. Lady Theodora made it clear that this expedition is extremely important, so we will continue the exploration regardless of obstacles. Whoever finds this Vox log must give it to her ladyship personally and no one else. 18. One of the structures being inspected incinerated Corporal Monroe. We buried him with as much dignity as was possible in these barren rocks. His sacrifice need not be in vain. We will be more careful next time, and we will not embarrass her ladyship. 19. The explosion of the Xeno artifact damaged the engine, the fuel compartment, and the cargo hold where we were keeping supplies. It is unlikely that we will return to Lady Theodora's flagship, but we have almost completed our task and are about to enter the buildings. What matters is the preservation of the data we have obtained. There were no dead people behind the monoliths. The creatures attacked us as soon as we managed to activate the gate mechanism in one of the buildings. Their weapons destroyed flesh and plasteel with equal ease, and their bodies recover from any wounds. The words are interrupted by a bang and a yell. I will keep recording until my final breath, and I hope it benefits the House of Von Valencius. The weapons of the Xenos burn with green fire and hurl bolts of lightning, and energy charges burst from their blades. Damani has fallen to the ground and cannot get up. Her body is breaking. The rocks beneath it are about to crack. Tell Dahlia that her father gave his life for the good of the Von Valencius dynasty. may she be proud of. And that is it. So, bad things happened here.
Is there money to be made?
No care for anything when there is money to be made. Well then, seems we are ready for the last little bit here. So there are Necron ships over here. There is a dead star. Those things, I've never seen anything like them before. But the panel of the ship's tech priest lumino readers says that they are star corpses. Not just corpses. They called them stellocide victims. What did the lumino readers mean? Who knows what those star sages? Apparently when a star dies a natural death, it's different. These look like they were murdered and plundered. All their energy was siphoned like when a spider sucks the innards out of a fly. And witnessing these husks, if you don't mind me saying, scared the lumino readers so much that they wet their metal trousers. Don't you think that we are observing far too many stars here? Yeah, more than one or two here. It seems to be a problem. I agree, Lord Captain. The stellar trajectories also suggest that most of these stars didn't used to be here. Someone was hoarding them in the system, and I wouldn't like to have been here at that time. The gravitational currents would have been pure chaos. Who could have pulled off something like that? Was it Drukhari? Dragging stars around like they're their property? It's quite in character for those damn Xenos. As curious as all this may be, we still have a job to do. Which means we need to go in here now. Take care of these people before we can get to the tomb world of Epitaph. Lord Captain, the Xenos squadron is on an intercept course. It's the same abominations as before. All decks, prepare for battle. Orders received, Lord Captain. Glory to House von Valencius. Once again, I did not check my ship post before clicking on that, but I'm hopeful that everybody is in their post.
The future is uncertain.
All of our posts are manned, yay. Okay, so we have these ships. All these guys are available. Alright, if we go right up the middle here, we can shoot at a lot of different people. And what is this going to give us? Evasion. Okay, we want to be outside of that when we start shooting. Because we don't want to be inside of it. Can we go over here? Now can we turn up here? This is where I want to be, right here. Alright, so if I shoot, who do I want to shoot? The big guy or the little guy? Well, they're both going to regenerate, so it doesn't really matter.
Them into the cold void.
This is the last battle, and guess what? We finally got all hands on deck recharged, so let's do this. We're going to send one there.
Unleash torment.
And one there.
Now.
We're going to move up a little bit. Then we're going to launch another one.
Send their souls to the void.
Move up a little bit more. What do we have here? Yep, let's get you beefed up here, buddy.
Annihilate them.
That cannon's still just not doing jack.
Emblazon our path.
Kind of disappointing. Let's do vulnerability scan on someone. Well, maybe not. We need to move forward first. Okay, let's do that. Because we need to shoot this guy on the right-hand side.
Destruction forth.
Okay. And now on left-hand side, we can shoot. Let's shoot this guy. I think the reason he's blue tinged is because he has a little bit of defense with the shield right now.
Cannons.
I'd rather shoot this guy over here. And then, I'd like to turn one of these guys. So let's do warp channeler. Give me that. Oh, I can use this again and I can get out of here. Oh, that's tempting. Okay, I like that a lot. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Then let's move like this. This guy, if he turns around, he's going to get rocks. This guy's going to turn around. I think we're just going to go port side and call it a day. Let's also see what vulnerability is on this bozo. his rear end. Okay. He's going to get some bonus evasion if he stays there. This guy's going to move. And the evasion should help there. Shroud Light Cruiser. Shooting at the Heartless. It's a shame that he got a chance to move there. Okay, look at all this. 3 torpedoes in a row. Not smart to shoot at the evasive one. And then the Nymerius and the torpedoes didn't get a go. Okay. Let's see about this then.
Steer us to our target.
We're gonna try. Can we hit this guy? Almost, so we're gonna use the extension. And his vulnerable point is right there in the Patuski.
Eviscerate them.
Okay, that helps. I don't really have anything else that I can do except for I could take control. I don't know which one this would let me take control over though. It lets me take control over that one. Okay. That'll help move you along a little bit more. Now, let's take you and turn you in a different direction. There we go. And I am going to... You're going to turn in this direction. You're going to turn this way probably and go off to the Heartless. You're going to turn... You might turn this way, but I think you're going to turn this way. I'm going to go with... We're still on port side. We're good. Things regenerating a little bit. Yep, you're gonna move over this side. Okay, cool. Shoot, Heartless, shoot him. He's outside of the evasion field. Get him. So our torpedoes are probably going to go twice in a row, even though it doesn't say that that's what's going to happen. That's what's been happening for the duration of the playthrough. So if we do this... we should be able to do something like this. This would be great. I'm going to turn you around. And now these torpedoes are going to get to go in. Great. Okay, that guy's done. He's going to have to turn around into this. This may be a mistake, but I'm only going to move it that far and stop it. Let's try to go after this guy. How can we get in there? Right there? Well, let's see. Let's do a torpedo. Let's do this. Torpedo here.
Unleash torment.
I got one in that direction. Okay, let's do this.
Torpedoes, now.
anticipating that they're going to have to skip a turn and then go for a turn. So, see how this works out. Long range damage.
Incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
Okay. And we can get him with that. Okay, let's jump ahead. Shoot.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Now try to
Macro-cannon.
hit him with that.
Annihilate them.
There's the reanimation. Knew that was coming. Which torpedo could we get for movement? We can get that one. Okay, that's not really the one I wanted to move, but he's gonna turn. It's not what I wanted. I was hoping I'd get a different one. Okay, we're gonna go right-hand side, starboard side. The damage, we're gonna see where your vulnerability is. Okay, right out front. I think well, let's save that. We don't need it right now. Let's save it. We got torpedoes everywhere. When will they get to go and actually do something? The Jackal's moving. We knew that was going to happen. Yeah, if you want to move right out in front of this, that'd be great. Just a little bit further. That'd be super. Wow, that hurt. I don't like that. That really hurt. Okay, you're gonna get to go twice. And you don't even need to go twice. You can go over here and hit this guy. He's gonna regen from this, I think. Oh, close. Okay. Oh, Nymeris is back up. Alright. In that case, let's go like this. Let's move over one more. I can launch more torpedoes. That would actually be really good. Let's launch one there.
Torpedoes. Now.
Let's shoot him.
Eviscerate them.
Okay.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
That didn't do anything, which is a real bummer. I'm gonna launch this torpedo here.
Unleash torment.
I'm gonna shoot left
Let destruction fall forth.
and hope I don't kill myself by doing that.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay, now I'm gonna launch another torpedo there.
Torpedoes. Now.
Where do I want to go? I'd like to shoot him in the behind, but I'm worried about this thing. I don't have this ability yet, but I will. Let's go like this. This could be a big mistake. We'll see. Give it to me. What do I got? I got this, which I miss with. This, which might be enough. Probably not, though. We've already established that weapon is really weak. Okay, and then he did that. All right. Let's go. Can we do warp channel? All right. So we can do this. We can move ahead, but it's going to do what? 1, 2, 3. If we move ahead to there. A second. Let's try it. Yep. Okay.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay. Now he's going to come try to shoot us down. This thing, is it going to turn around this way or is it going to turn around this way? It's probably going to turn around this way. He's going to come up here and probably shoot us in the behind. But I'm less worried about getting shot in behind than I am on the side. So let's go port side. Nothing else to do here. Hope we don't die. If he wants to go up there and kill himself in the asteroid field, I'm all for it. Yeah. Oh, and he turned away. Okay. Oh, he hurt my ship on that one. This thing, here he comes, right up here on my side.
Decks are reporting hull breaches. Executing damage control.
Yep, damage control, Major Tom. We are just about dead. But there is hope. We do have a lot of torpedoes out here. Okay. You guys get right up in here. Which torpedo is it? That guy? Can I just get you right there? Make you stop? The Nymerius gets to go, and I have to shoot this guy and then get away. That's what I have to do. So let's do this.
Micro cannons, annihilate them.
They're not gonna. That's okay. Left.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay, he regens. That's fine. We're gonna turn him. So he has to go that way. And we're gonna go this
Let
way.
the Empyrean guide us.
There is not much else we can do here other than put it on our posterior. Now let's see if we can get 5 free right here. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. Go. Could be by the hair of our chinny chin chin. He takes some damage. He takes out my other ship. Okay. The Heartless is still here, though, and there's a bunch of torpedoes right here. So this is promising. Come on, Heartless. Finish him off. Oh, yeah, that should do it. There he goes.
Empyrean.
That's
take
it.
this sacrifice.
That is the last of the ship combat. Oh my goodness. Rugged repair. Yeah, we'll take that. Improved RAM or take it all. 10% more scrap. Take that. Okay. We definitely need to be healed. So that's it. We're ready to go to Epitaph. Oh my goodness. What a party that is. Okay. Begin scan. Lord Captain, we spotted a planetoid with an unidentified xenostructure. Something tells me that this place we've been looking for. Okay. Augur clerics detect the field of void mines on our trajectory toward the planetoid. Transmit the deactivation codes we found in the outpost of the Lord Inquisitor's men. Beginning transmission. Receiving return signal. 5% of mines report a transition to sleep mode. Receiving coordinates of an area designated as main landing site. We have a safe channel of approach toward Epitaph. And coordinates for landing. Okay. Any traces of Calcazar? Plenty. We're picking up the remaining vox echoes of conversations, standard signals belonging to Augur observation systems, the gas thermal trails of shuttles preparing to land. You know, Lord Captain, it seems to me that this place is about to fall apart. Augurs detect a multitude of signs pointing to structural damage in the tomb located on the planetoid, and they are very fresh. Well, let's go then. Are you certain, Lord Captain? I beg your pardon for such audacity, but this old Void Wolf's gut tells him that this tomb is very likely to become ours. I have this bad feeling, as if... Forgive me, your lordship. I've completely lost my senses, giving out advice like that. It's okay. I'm ready to face whatever lies ahead. We make the landing. Be careful, your lordship. We'll wait as long as it takes for your retrieval signal, even if every Xenofleet in the world appears to swat us from orbit. Good. The Void Ship's bridge. Well, who do we have here? Every person on the bridge freezes in astonishment, watching the remarkable procession approach your throne. Officers and enforcers are glancing at you questioningly, but do not interfere until they are ordered to. We have come to speak with you, Holt. You gave us food for consideration by revealing the mystery of our origin. From then to now, we observed, calculated, and sensed, and we discovered that a great change is coming. A trial. We see the potential for a great disaster. It is already ripening. The wave could crash down upon the Coronis expanse and, perhaps, extend beyond it. We are headed for suffering and death. You are the one who can prevent this disaster, and we want to help. We do. Let us help. Nomos are not human, but we have learned to see people as more than shells. We want to save them, protect them. What do you wish to do? Wait until the unknown threat appears before you. Then face it. We do not know where or when it will happen. We do not know what we will face. But we know that we want to be there with you. There is something we require to do this. Nomos are tethered to the shell of the ship. We can only follow you outside by using servitors as our shell. But they are lacking. Only a modicum of us can enter such a primitive shell, and our power is likewise limited. We need a vessel, a body, but very few things can house us. That is why we have come to ask you. Majos Alcepius has offered to shell to us. It might do. Indeed I have. I cannot think of a prouder end to my pilgrimage than the liturgy of synchronization with the Great Spirit. I would become a vessel for the Omnisci's favored child and step beyond the confines of wretched living existence and into the halls of the eternal machine's song. You would sacrifice yourself, then? I desire it more than anything. Okay, Star Trek 1. We asked him many times because we did not want to hurt him. Nomos would not have proposed it if the human was against it. Okay, what's the coming threat? Nomos cannot say. Something changed after you helped us remember our birth on Epitaph. We now sense the liberation of something vast, which is actually a mere fraction of something limitless. It is the seeping through a breach, its shoulders pushed against the walls of its prison that are about to give. But what it is we do not know. We must say, it frightens us to think about this unknown something that is trying to break free. It is so vast, too vast to measure or explain. But we now know that living souls are the same. They are always larger than they seem, and no capacity can calculate their potential. This makes us believe that we, Nomos, and you, Holt, can step beyond the limit of calculations. There we will face the unleashing horror without faltering. I have heard you, and made my decision. We await your word, Master of the ship. Please, give us freedom, and we will stand with you in the hour of great need. Very good, then. You can take Alepsius's body, or however that name is pronounced. Well, there you go, Nomos. Praise the Omnissiah. I kneel before his favorite child and humbly offer this shell as a gift. May I become a temple to the machine and a vessel for its great spirit. How interesting. We feel restricted, but not as much as inside servitors. Some work must be done on the new shell. Then it will be ready for journeys to the outside. We will leave you for now, Holt, but in the hour when you stand before the great trial, we will return and stand with you, side by side. Okay. Let's see if you can keep your word. Everyone, it's been a hell of a trip here. Your lordship, the shuttle is ready for landing. We have the exact coordinates for a secure landing site. Will you authorize the start of the expedition? Yes, but I still need to say my goodbyes. As your lordship commands. It is a question of who we're going to take on this thing. But I can tell you who we're not going to take. Marzai, we're not going to take you. Marzai is meticulously inspecting his gear, but turns his entire attention to your person when you approach. Halt! There you are. You have something very special waiting for you, do you not? A trial that will determine whether you stay on top or become dust under the feet of your enemies. Well, I hope your blades have been sharpened. The hour of the great battle is near. My weapons are always ready for new victims. Alright. I don't think we need to say actually goodbye to anybody. Solomon. Abelard, he's the only one I'd really want to talk to. Well, Lord Captain, my service to you began under the most remarkable circumstances. I should hardly be surprised that you have delivered us into circumstances more unexpected and surprising than ever before. Of one thing I am certain, the Von Valencius dynasty will cover itself in glory today. Get ready, Abelard. We have quite an ordeal ahead of us. We have been through worse. I serve House Von Valencius. Okay, let's go do it. Let's get down to the planet's surface. Your lordship, the shuttle is ready. Yep, let's go. Acknowledged. Glory to the Von Valencius dynasty. Be safe, Lord Captain. I kind of want to take Argenta instead of Pascal just because I know how much damage she can do, but there are a lot of robots coming up, so we're just going to stick with the same team because they do mow stuff down. And here we are with our personal pilot and a bunch of Necrons that are somewhat inactive. Okay.
I know several individuals who would be willing to lay down a lot of thrones for a pile of this dead scrap. And a couple of obliging explorators, too.
The Xenos is not showing any signs of aggression, simply staring ahead. There is an odd, disoriented quality to its movements. An odd haze obscures your vision, and for a moment you see the metallic corpses at your feet turn inside the bodies of soldiers clad in the colors of your dynasty. Well, that's one way to make an entrance. Okay, family.
I always keep my options open.
Out of the corner of your eye, inside the glowing green orb mounted on the contraption, you can see the reflections of people who are not here. They are looking at you curiously and fearfully. This is a dead end over here, so we will move. The Xenos is making the same rhythmic sound over and over. Every few moments, the metal particles lose their color and become translucent, and you can see something dark and formless behind the metal, yearning to be born but unable to do so yet. Okay. A broken metallic finger sticks out from between the sarcophagus doors that are slightly ajar. It wriggles weakly. Oh, right. Yes, okay.
Keep your wits
I remember where we are. Pascal. What do you got here? You got the rack. One-handed shotgun. There you can wield 2 of those. Astral currents. In the first round of combat, the wearer gains the following benefits. Plus 20 movement points. The wearer's movement cost is not affected by threatened areas. The wearer's movement does not trigger attacks of opportunity. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Jai or Adira, do you want those? Whenever the wearer chooses the ally as the target of their ability, the wearer immediately gains +5 movement points. Targeted ally gains +5 movement at the start of the next ally. And we want to keep that. What she got. Thrust +3% dodge until the end of combat for each side power they use. Okay. Pascal, what are you using? If the wearer did not spend MP during their turn, they double their cover efficiency and gain immunity to force movement effects until the end of the wearer's next turn. I like that too. Alright. We're not using this, but that's okay. We're gonna get in a bitey situation here. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Elegy of Sorrow. The drawn-out metallic groans form a painful and melancholy melody, but one that oozes with venomous spite. The armored plates sing in an unknown language, and you feel as though the meaning is on the verge of reaching your mind. Unless the monster cut your life short before that. The grating roar is more like the sound of metal torture instrument than a sentient being's speech. The Xenos' entire skeletal body is made of an unknown metal, interlaced with greenish energy channels aglow with currents. Below its waist, the flares of a grav pad are humming and rattling. Its upper limbs fuse into a formidable heavy cannon. Not a single part of the monster's body betrays vulnerability. Without a doubt, this is a technologically superb machine designed to annihilate all life. Disabling it will not be easy. Destroy this creature. The sound of the vibrating metal plates has both the rhythmic malice of a march and the hollow hum of misery. The lament of an immortal mechanism doomed to eons of wrath and battle, or else an impending demise. The salvo from the monstrous cannon is an infernal orchestral chord that makes the very fabric of space tremble. Okay. I don't know why they had to hop us all that far away, but Pagos, you're going to go, and then we're going to get that blighted Necron warrior up there, and the blighted Deathmark over there, and the blighted Immortal there. Okay. And then does he have some kind of... He's got 132% armor. Security breach. Plates of Necrodermis reduce the damage against this creature by 95% from every side except the back. We got to hit him from the back. Okay. He's got this thing. That's ugly. Weaponize. Active ability. All attacks against enemies in a 2-cell radius gain 100% critical chance. Reanimation protocol. When the creature's wounds drop to 0. We know about that. Immunity to Deathless. Creatures immune to the following effects. Cannot attack, fatigue, disturb, toxin, perplexed. Horrors of the warp. Metal damage dealt to this creature is reduced by 50%, and machine damage is increased by 30%. Okay, Pascal, that's why we brought you. Let's go with... What do we got here? He's 97, he's... Okay, maybe we can stun these guys. That would be good. We got this over here and this here. And these bozos up here. Okay. Pagos, you're going to go over there. We are going to try really hard to keep some people out of trouble here. We got full cover here and cover there. So, Adira, Pascal, Jai, Hadar, you just need to be away from people and you will be the lowest priority person, which is great. I think you need to be 5 cells away. We're going to put you there. I'm going to put myself here. And I'm going to put the Blade Mistress, the Dancer of Death, over here somewhere, maybe. I can either put her there. This is 97, 89, 90. Yeah. I got to get around and get to the back. So let's put her over here. Let's go. Okay. Pagos. What do I want you to do here? What do we have for stratagem? Stronghold stratagem. For 1 round, allies in the area gain 10% armor, cannot be overpenetrated, gain immunity to prone effect, and gain +3 deflection against area attacks. Additionally, they do not suffer injuries or receive damage. You know what? We're doing this. You guys are getting that with this.
Ruin
I should have used a different I should have used a different one than frontline. Oh well, that's okay. I'm not gonna kill myself over that. Let's go grab you guys if we can. Okay, I can't. Let's move you up here then. I'd like to have you behind full cover, but it's more important to be able to grab all these guys and get them close.
Purpose guides me.
Like this. Great. Okay, can we stun them all? Stun, stun, stun. That's the best we can do. Oh, we'd have to get up even closer, wouldn't we? Okay, we can do that. Oh, those look like explosive barrels. Don't like that. Because this doesn't stretch very good, does it? Nope. You got to get way up there to stun those guys. Okay, it's more important that you try to stun.
Seeds of discord.
Sowing the seeds of love.
I need no.
I'm going to give myself a little defense here.
One step closer.
A little more dodge, basically, is what he gets. This did not cause very many people to become stunned. I could set this thing on fire. Wait a minute. What do we have? Warp damage is increased by 34%. Okay, let's do that on the big fella.
I will triumph.
If we're going to do this, it's going to cost us 2. And what's this cost us? 1? Great. We're going to do this. And then we're going to burn. Can we burn everybody here? Burn.
Purpose guides me.
Great. And I still have room to do this. That's amazing. Go, Cabela. I still have AP to do that. Okay. Blighted Warrior Necron's going to march over here towards Cabela and shoot. That's fine. Oh, he hit her. Blighted Death Mark is going to march all the way back there by his buddy. And shoot at Pagos. Blighted Immortal here. Pagos dodges. That's great. Okay, Jai Hedare. You can get out. Is there cover anywhere over here? There's cover right there and it says it's full cover. That's a miracle. I don't see how that's possible. But we'll take it because what we're going to do is our typical buffing of me. We'll take that and then we'll take aim.
You've got a problem, I've got a price.
And then we'll give him Air of Authority. And then we'll do Linchpin.
I can do that with the right
And
incentive.
Inspire.
Am I getting paid for this?
And then, what's this one? Break their ranks. The ability can only target allies who have enemies adjacent to them. That's not anybody right now. So we can either tell you to move, or we can just give you a free half turn right now. The problem with giving him a free half turn is he can't see anybody. The person we could give a free half turn to is Idira, but we're too far away. Okay. In that case, I know what I want to do. We're going to use move on him. We're going to do press the advantage. And we're just going to shoot as much stuff as we can here.
You've got a problem? Oh, you're not fun.
Yep, let's go move.
Don't get too cocky.
Because you can move a very long way. Great. And then she's still going to get a chance to shoot one more time. Doubles their MP and reduces the cost of their non-attack abilities by -2 until the end of the turn. Nope. Suffers -10 damage from any source until the end of combat. No. Strong point. +2 temporary wounds and additional temporary wounds for every 2 stacks. That's not many temporary wounds, but I'll give them to her. Oh, I can't. Still too far away. I can give them to Adira,
I can
though.
do that with the right
Okay,
incentive.
let's do that. This guy's gonna mount up. Pascal's like, okay, it's my turn, and I have full cover way over here.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
That's a good way to be.
The Omnissiah knows all.
Now, who can you hunt bounties on? This guy's got 10. Let's claim the bounty on him.
The scriptural prognosis.
I get a dodge from that. That's nice. Okay, blighted, blah, 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 blah. Let's stack exploits on him. Let's do additional damage for culling the bold. If target is marked as prey, its armor and dodge are also reduced against the attacks of the bounty hunter's allies. Yes, so we're gonna mark you as hunt down the prey.
Approved.
We're gonna grab this, cull the bold. We're gonna eventually do raid. We want this. Cover efficiency and block will be reduced. Alright, might as well use it. Piercing shot. Let's grab that. Now, what do we want to do? Plasma overcharge or area attack? Let's do the area attack one. If you can hit these guys, that'd be great. That's nice. Okay, what else can you do, Pascal? We know you're going to do raid. Are you close enough to hit him with this? Kind of. I don't know how much that's actually going to hurt him, but let's do it anyways. Can we do machine spirit banishment? No, you're not far enough. Okay. This costs nothing. Hot on the trail, so when somebody kills any one of these guys, we're going to get a half turn.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Blighted Warrior Necron. It's going to move, and that one's going to move in that direction. And that guy's going to move up here. And then the Elegy Visaro is going to get to go. He's probably going to shoot at Pagos. Oh, he's turning around and he's going that way. And he did shoot at Pagos a bunch of times. And he did not get anything. Oh, he hit him that time though. Oh, he gets a lot of attacks. Okay, that tells us something. Blighted Necron, not worried about you. I'm worried about going down here and killing as many people as I can. And getting behind this guy. Give me this. Let's do as much damage as we can do. Wait a minute. And then, not Gift of Torment, Blood Oath. Nope, not that one. Oath of Vengeance. I want this on them.
No.
Oh, I can't hit him? Target has to be another... Oh, no, Blood Oath. Oath of Vengeance, but I can't see Pagos. Okay. Let's go just do this. What else do we have? Pain Resonance. They aren't suffering any damage over time effects. So... Nope. Just hit him.
As a tenant.
Very good. Okay, so now we can do this. Blood Oath. 32 wounds. We will get 21 wounds back and 1 AP.
Trust me.
For this.
An offering of blood.
So we get that. Now, he's at 97. Do we want to go try to kill him first?
A dance of blades and shadows.
I think so. Let's go as close as we can.
The shadows will see it done.
Dance macabre. That's nice. We can use this again to pick up another AP. This ability costs 32 wounds to use. But is he going to regen first? Yeah, he is. Okay, let's do the dance. Now he's dead. Now, can you dance macabre again? Alright, what else do we have? We have one of these. The target gains 50 temporary wounds and 1 stack of fatigued. They gain a bunch of stuff that's good. We're gonna take that. I don't care about raining blood right now. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I want to do this.
My blade whispers your name.
Okay, and then we're gonna set up for this thing. Except, let's see. Can we get Oath of Vengeance now? He shot at you.
I
Yes.
shall not fail.
Okay. We're going to face this way.
The shadows
Anybody
will
wants to
see
shoot
it
at
done.
us, they are going to get a surprise. Pagos, you're back here. I think you can actually tend to afford to move forward closer because Pagos is the one who's going to get attacked. And all you're really doing is stacking these. Or you can try to hit this guy with this. Let's just stack. Let's stack that. Holt von Valencius. Okay, you need to go kill these guys. So let's go do
make
that.
some opportunities.
Oh, he decided to move. Coward. Coward. It's my first turn. So I get bonuses equal to my psi rating. Gonna buff myself.
I'll make it happen.
I know you
It's
will.
as good as done.
Now, let's attack.
I'll see to it. Another enemy down.
Oh boy, that was deadly. Okay. I need to get closer to the big baddie though. Can I do like this? Great. Would I have Carnival of Misery with my weapon, but I don't have anything to really do it with. Can I hit him? I can. Can I hit this guy with it? I can't. Can I hit him with this? Okay, that's nice. Can I light you on fire? Great. I can do Daring Breach, all AP. Okay, let's go.
Perfect moment.
Alright. I think we should do this. He's facing the other way. So we should come right up here
ready
on
for
his
whatever comes.
keister. We're gonna hit him one time.
I'll make it happen. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Now what's he got for damage over time? He's got 51 fire. Where it
I'll
hurts.
see
Let's
to
try
it
that.
personally.
First we're gonna do this.
I'll make it happen.
That should have reduced his hit point down to 811.
You should have thrown twice before
Oh yeah, he's
crossing
just
me.
about dead now. I can do laser beam.
It's as good as done.
Kill him, I say. What is taking
I'll
so
make it
long?
happen.
There we go. Nice. Nice work, everyone. Wonderful. Blighted Immortal. You get a half turn here.
Now is to serve.
Let's grab some bounties.
Prognosis is favorable.
Put raid on. Say if somebody kills this bozo, we're gonna have a turn. Holt von Valencius. Endure, and then we get one more hit here. We get one more hit. Oh, we should go take care of this guy. I'm on fire.
Best defense is a good offense. On it. Never stood a chance.
Oh, it's just a thing of beauty, isn't it? I mean, he is a madcap menace. Unfortunately, I can't get any closer to anybody unless... Nope, I don't really want to use any of those things. I can have someone use their heroic act, though.
It's as good as done.
Can you do this on this? You can't? Oh, I thought you could. Oh, that's a bummer. I thought you were close enough. Bummer. Okay, that's a waste. Well, that sucks. Adira, you've been quiet.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
You have been quiet, my dear.
But of
It's time
course.
to light 'em up, as Ralphie May would say. I can do 10 and 10. Nah, just go like this. How much closer can I get? If I get right up here, can I do this? I like you guys. You're so nice. Go out here in the open, Pascal. Go ahead.
Request approved.
Adira, do you have anything left you want to do other than protect
What?
yourself, maybe?
Is that you? Or
Oh, yeah, give regen to our boy. Pagos.
We'll do.
That works.
Anything else?
I'm just stacking stuff now. Be done. Pagos. What would you like? Can you move this thing over to here? Okay. That was nice. Where's this other one? Right there. Okay. I just want you to give a half turn to Cabela and let her destroy this thing.
Caught by the web. Death is a blessing.
Very nice.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Great. Well, let's see. You can't hit him from there, can you? Okay, let's go this way.
Advancing.
Bagos. Can you see that guy up there? You're too far away to hit him with that, aren't you? You're too far away to hit him with that. Well, let's go be protected on this side then.
Upon the weak.
We might as well not let him shoot at us. Jaya Hedari.
I know what I'm doing, usually.
Do you? I need you to soup me up here, sister. Give me this.
Wanna see a trick?
Move up here.
I'll see to it personally.
Zap him. Zap him again.
Another enemy down.
And that's it. Get out of here with a over exerted and a fresh injury. Okay.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Pagos, can you heal thyself?
Yes.
Trading is just like art.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
Let's fix Pagos.
Your time has not yet come.
Your aid was acknowledged.
That did not do what it was supposed to.
There is life in you yet.
There we go.
Use it wisely.
I'll
Okay.
remember this.
Is there anything dropped here? No. There's Tanakia. Okay, we gotta go here. Tanakia. A ragged breath punctures the oppressive silence of the room. Someone is still alive. The maimed creature at your feet is still alive, as evidenced by its heavy breathing. It was a woman once, sporting close cropped hair and equipped for battle, but now her skin is shredded by the metal sticking out of her body in a dozen places. Her body does not appear to have any external injuries. It has been maimed from the inside out. It is as if her flesh was transmuted into metallic shapes that then burst out of her skin and turned her internal organs into a bloody sieve. Some of her exposed bones have a metallic gleam to them, while others still look natural. Can you hear me? With a heavy jerk, the woman raises her head, emerging from oblivion, and focuses her gaze on you. Even in such a wretched state, her eyes still gleam with self-confidence, zest, and subtle shrewdness. You, who are... that coat of arms rings a bell. Von Valencius. I am not as surprised to see you as you may think. Who are you? The woman tries to salute you, but the metal cutting through her tendons has cost her the control of her fingers. Tanakia Calbragaria, Inquisition Acolyte, and by the grace of Lord Inquisitor Calcazar, the Warden of Epitaph 1 Covert Facility, or whatever's left of it. What happened to you? I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Oh, you mean the metal things in my body? I have no idea. Looks like something has gone terribly wrong in the crypt. Her voice becomes more serious and dry. The Auspex has detected some unknown radiation, and then everything went crazy. The Xenos didn't feel like sleeping in their coffins anymore, so they started trashing the place. And the pylon I was standing next to suddenly grew a dozen tentacles, and one of them grazed me. I blacked out. And when I came to, I looked like I tried to give birth to a shuttle. I'm looking for Calcazar. Where is he? At the facility, in the crypt, making preparations for the emergency launch of the operation's final stage. At least I hope so. Or else he's already dead. And now that I think about it, there are enough reasons to assume the latter. What facility? What operation? I guess you're still young if you don't know that in this world, whenever the big boys and girls say the word facility, that almost always means a colossal secret weapon capable of destroying worlds. And that's all you're gonna get. It would be very disrespectful of me to spill a secret that so many have given their lives to protect. Have I sated your curiosity? Then I'd like my favor returned. There's a pack of Eho in my breast pocket. Give me one, and you can keep the rest. I'm feeling very generous today. Why does my coat of arms look familiar to you? Oh, I should know. It was on the uniform my agents wore, the ones I sent when Calcazar took an interest in her ladyship Theodora's retinue. They didn't wear them for long, though. When I presented Theodora with Calcazar's ultimatum, she purged her retinue of our operatives. I'm fairly certain Theodora would have preferred to have my head as well, but the Lord Inquisitor recalled me here to guard his treasured cave, just in case Theodora decided to return for what she thought was hers, or the Drukhari started causing trouble. How did your people infiltrate Theodora's retinue? A feint, a deception, a game of double and triple crosses. When they told her they intended to take revenge on Calcazar, she believed them. She was just too eager to get back at the Lord Inquisitor for taking her clever Archmagos advisor, Amarnet. Do you know Kunrad Voitfir? Not sure if he's still alive, but back then he was Theodora's master of whispers. In theory, he should have been the one to out my operatives as spies, but instead he thought that they were his chance to pull off a brilliant plot and prove to his mummy how great an heir he would become. It's true what they say about blondes. Every other one is as thick as mints. What was the ultimatum you gave Theodora? Merely a message saying that her dirty secret was now our dirty secret. She was the first to visit Epitaph, and she found something here. Something too good even for someone of her exalted status. Rogue traders are not allowed to have such toys, and I relayed the most exact coordinates, down to the last digit after the decimal point, to the Lord Inquisitor. The Drukhari have come to this world. Why? Oh, the Xenofreaks, my favorite partners. They had a crucial role to play in the operation that you mustn't know anything about. Their visits to Epitaph have left me with so many unforgettable moments. We were ordered not to fire on them at first, but to split them into atoms if their skinny arses deviated so much as a single degree from their approved flight paths. I swear, it was as if those fools were trying to get shot at with their half-witted provocations. They even had a nickname for me, the Almost Witch. A compliment, I guess. Why does no one from Theodora's retinue remember her visiting this system? You'll have to excuse me for not looking surprised. My facial nerves seem to be partially paralyzed, but I gathered as much. I'd hardly mistake you for our spectacular void she-wolf, after all. And if she were alive, she definitely would have come here in person. So you're the heir. Well, at least it's not Kunrad. Yeah, but why don't they remember visiting the system? I can give you two versions of the truth, the sugar-coated one and the honest one. The sugar-coated version is that once Theodora realized just what she had in her hands, she deemed it a matter of the utmost secrecy and mind-locked the memories of all crew members on board. The honest version is that she mind-locked the important people and disposed of the rest. Theodora depressurized compartments by entire blocks, casting any unwanted witnesses out into the void. She needed to free up space in her holds for the spoils, anyway. You have never heard of such a technology, but it would not be a stretch to assume that the Inquisition does have something of the sort at their disposal. We are the men in black. Are you going to use the flashy thingy? But a mind lock is incredibly dangerous, Idira says. It's a bloody miracle it didn't fry our brains, said the one who chats with the whispers in her head. You know, I'm not sure that you had that habit before coming to Epitaph. I've heard enough. Sure. You take the Eho pack out of their breast pocket and give it to her. Good, Tanakia says. You're old enough to know what these are for, aren't you? Stick one end of the tube between my teeth and line up the other. Just make sure you do it the right way around. Let's be straight with each other. You have nothing to hide now that you're dying. What is going on in this place? Tanakia gives you a long, piercing look, then speaks, sadness audible in her voice. Straight, huh? Let's give it a try. I've taken a shine to you for some reason. One day, Xavier decided to immortalize himself in history in a rather extravagant way. All for the Imperium's sake, of course. But then things didn't go as expected, even though we expected that they wouldn't. And now, you'd better get far away from here. Because whatever happens next, I doubt you're going to like it. Or you can go down there, if you have the guts. Maybe you'll immortalize yourself, too. That's what I would do, but I'm insane, so I'm not the best example to follow. A weak smile dances on the woman's lips. So about that Eho stick. You were saying something about an operation. You're a funny one. The Inquisition secrets for a tube of Eho. That would be something, wouldn't it? No deal. Oh, how clumsy of me as you drop the Eho stick on the ground. You little shit. The woman cackles hoarsely and without any malice, lapsing into fits of bloody coughing. What do we do with her, folks? I say we leave her here to die in pain and torment. We should drive a nail into her ear, too, so she has something to remember us by. Ooh, Idira is feeling a little sparky. Cabela says it's time she was sent to the Undying One. Spare her throat, but strike her heart instead, and for that is where she carries a heavy burden. Let her shed this burden, and let her lips pray their last. This is where it ends for you, Tanakia. Her blood-smeared lips twist into a smile. Is this an act of mercy? Or revenge? It is something more, Cabela says. It is his blessing. She smiles, softly and soothingly. I've received better gifts from him. But who the void cares? Go ahead, bless me already. I think you got her, dude. Tanakia takes more than a few strikes to end the life of their already half-dead woman. The metal skull screeches under the pressure but does not break, and her heart keeps pumping blood through her shredded veins. Finally, her agony comes to an end. And thus, that part is over. She has on her a little knife, the serrated mono knife. It's not anything important. So we have much more to explore, but folks, we're going to do that on the next episode, which should be the last one. To be made? For now, that big hunk of metal is dead. Everyone, it's been a hell of a ride. You know the drill. Leave questions, comments down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one, and until then, happy gaming, everyone.